Hello everyone, hope you all are doing very fine. Myself Amit Kumar Mane, founder Global Pharma Academy. Today we are talking about the one of the two most important domain in the pharmaceutical industry, that is clinical data management and drug regulatory affairs. What are the differences between both of the domains and how you can build the career out of it and which is the best career for you. All this information we can cover in this video. So this video is very important if you are a fresher or want to join career in the data management or in the drug regulatory affairs. So let's get started. Before starting the video, if you are new to our channel, so let me tell you, our channel provides various career opportunity information related to the pharmaceutical industry, then interview preparations and different certification courses information. For such more informative videos, kindly subscribe our channel. So let's get started. First of all, I will told you about the clinical data management. So clinical data management, it means the managing the data. Which data? Clinical trial data. So collecting the data of the clinical trial and validate it according to the different guidelines, ICH GCP you can say, and there are different principles like 13 principles in the good clinical practices, and ICH has 4 different guidelines. So you need to know that, especially in the safety guidelines you need to know. So this is all about the clinical data management. Then we move to the regulatory affairs. So regulatory affairs is nothing but it is a connecting link between the regulatory authority of respective country and manufacturing company. So any approval is need to get for any manufacturing company for the domestic sale or for the international export. So you need to prepare the document and submit to the regulatory authority and get the approval. So all these kind of the procedure can be done by the regulatory affairs professional, and these are called as drug regulatory affairs trainee or officer. So this is all about the drug regulatory affairs. Now we move to the next. What are the job description in the clinical data management and drug regulatory affairs? So about the clinical data management, the job description first is to produce accurate data from the complex data. Means the data from the clinical trial are somewhat complex. So you have to prepare it properly in the readable format and submit to the regulatory authority. So this is the work of data management. Then the next one is database lock. Means whatever the data is there, they are the confidential data, the patient health data. So you have to protect it. So hence the data lock, database lock is one of the operation involved in the clinical data management, and hence the protect data is one of the job responsibility. But if we move to the regulatory affairs, so regulatory affairs has first responsibility is to produce a quality documentation which is required to submit in the regulatory authority, because on the basis of the documentation and description they are approval the products for any domestic sale or international. So you have to know this. Secondly, you have also been involved in the drug development process, where when any clinical trials are completed, for the approval of the next clinical trial, regulatory affairs professionals are needed to submit the documentation of the previous trial and get the approval for the next trial. So also the drug regulatory affairs work on if any project is arises, you need to know the guidelines, what is the submission, what are the forms, what are the requirements of the clients. Then you can study, prepare the document, submit to the higher authority like regulatory authority and take the follow-up. So this is the major work of regulatory affairs professionals. And also I have to update on the different guidelines like ICH guidelines. So basically the guidelines which are used are here quality guidelines are majorly used in the regulatory affairs, but safety guidelines are majorly used in the clinical data management. So let's talk about the skills required. So first skills which is required is clinical trial information in the clinical data management. Clinical trial different phases, then GCP guidelines, then you need to know IRB, IEC responsibilities and different documentation and submissions during clinical trial. So you need to know this. Then clinical data management has its own phases like startup, conduct, closeout. You need to know this. Then different operations like discrepancy management, database lock, medical coding, SAE reconciliation, edit check specification. You need to know this. And then for the technical skill, there are the softwares which are used in the clinical data management, such as Rave software, Oracle Clinical, Medidata. So you need to know this information, at least for the prior information, how this software looks and what are the functions inside it and different tabs. Okay, and then like you need to know the Excel thoroughly for getting good opportunity in the clinical data management. So this is all about the skills required in the clinical data management. What about the regulatory? You need to know the legal framework, what are the legal aspects, documentation, amendments. so especially ICH quality guidelines, as I say. Then you need to know the different individual countries regulatory guidelines also, and the submissions and forms also, because you are the only person who are responsible for submitting the data and take the follow up and get approval. Okay, so you need to know this information. Where did you get the job in the data management? So data management, mostly jobs are contract research organization such as Fidelity, Thermo Fisher, then IQA, Paraxel, okay, Lambda, these. But in the regulatory affairs, the job is CRO also has job, but at the same time mostly jobs are in the corporate offices. The manufacturing company has its own corporate offices, their regulatory peoples are needed. Then on-site regulatory is also there, where manufacturing unit is there. And then some consultancy firms are there in India such as Genpact, Fryer, Eli Lilly, you have to work there also. So this is the basic work, but in the regulatory affair there is lot of scope, like means not only in pharma but agrochemical also regulatory affairs department, then medical devices also, nutraceuticals also, so in veterinaries also. So regulatory affairs has wide scope. Okay, so we'll move to the next. What are the salaries for the fresher? So that 2.8 to 3.6 LPA is the ideal salary for clinical data management, but for the regulatory affairs it should be 1.8 to 3.6. It depends on the company. For MNC company it should be higher, for medium level and small scale it should be somewhat lower. Then we move to the different courses. If you want to know more about the clinical data management and regulatory affairs, there are different courses. So first course is certification courses in clinical data management and even regulatory affairs. So if you want to know the clinical data management thoroughly, you can join our 3-month certification course in the clinical data management, where you will get complete domain knowledge, soft skill development and placement assistance as well. And other than that, you can also join postgraduate diploma also. But for the regulatory affairs, certification course is also there. We also have a certification course in the drug regulatory affairs. For more information about our courses, you can visit our website. But for the other courses, that PG diploma is also there, 1-year diploma is also there, and Master of Pharmacy is also there in the regulatory affairs. So this is all about the clinical data management and regulatory affairs. But if you want to know more, definitely I prefer you to get learning from the expert, get mentorship and get guidance and get skilled also, and get placement assistance from those organizations. You can join your dream company as well. So that's it from this video. I hope you understood the today's video, all concepts and all information. If you like the content, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share this video to your friends and colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you all the best. Happy learning.